Well, it's important within itself. It's the same way that the suffering of people matters. You don't want to put people or animals through suffering. Morally, it's bad, I guess.
We rely on the suffering of animals.
Well, that would be kind of immoral, though. There'd be a whole host of problems from that, because then I feel like it would be depriving people of doing things that's natural. And if you start there, where does it stop? The people who have the power to rewire the brains, they can rewire it in any manner they wanted to. So I think rewiring brains in general is immoral, even if it's for a good cause.
A lot of people wouldn't take very kindly to that. James, do you have any
thought-provoking questions? I do. If you choose one of the topics,
AI.
The AI ones, yeah, animal ethics based ones, yeah.
AI. ChatGPT. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Hit with some.
Okay.
AI
So the first one.
probably feel pretty bad. You get pretty loopy.
Yep.
Yeah. It depends though. If I guess there's points where
What define unnecessary?
When we don't need to.
Like putting them in a box for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some suffering.
Well,
could
then
be
no, yeah,
considered
that's
necessary, I guess,
completely
in further,
unnecessary.
like development.
Why would that be important to not put them through that?
What do you mean? Why would it be important? Well, because
Why does the
important
suffering of
within
animals
itself.
matter?
well, it's important within itself. It's the same way that the suffering of people matters.
Yep. Meaning
that, well, it's sort of self-explanatory. You don't want to put people or animals through suffering.
okay.
It's just bad. Morally, it's bad, I guess. Yes.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to function the way we function now.
Why?
Because we rely on the suffering of animals.
Okay.
To, like, eat. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks. Well, I guess there's a difference between... No, well, a lot of people think factory farming is immoral.
What do you think?
I guess it is kind of immoral. I mean, the moral thing would be to like hunt animals and like kill them, because they do the same to us, but hunting animals and killing them is not the same as like farming them, I guess.
Okay. The part the same or different?
I agree with him.
You agree?
Well, there's sometimes where people have to act against their values because it's
Drive away with these over there.
it's important to what is like necessary. Well, that would be kind of immoral though. There'd be a whole host of problems from that, because then I feel like it would be depriving people of doing things that's natural. And if you start there, where does it stop? The people who have the power to rewire the brains, they can rewire it in any manner they wanted to. So I think rewiring brains in general is immoral, even if it's for a good cause.
Okay.
I think that it's denying things of like the natural way of going about things. I guess. I don't know. Maybe. I suppose people can consume less, but it's not about the people, it's about companies. And they're making money. So, who knows? Well, I think there's a difference between compassion you extend to animals and people, because people you can understand and you can like communicate with. You can't really communicate effectively with animals. So although there is compassion now, I'd say the compassion is something different. So it'd be difficult to extend that in the same manner, because it's just they deserve to be treated the same, but the compassion is different, I guess. Don't know. Well, I suppose there's like,
We'd have to make a lot of changes.
yeah.
And,
Such as?
being vegan and all that. And a lot of people wouldn't take very kindly to that. And especially if we had to, Like someone got a gun in your head and telling you to be vegan.
Okay.
Then a lot of people like to not.
What do you think?
I agree.
You agree?
What you mean if people were forced to have compassion?
If we consider animals as part of our moral community, how would that impact our treatment of them?
I suppose it would change. It would change your treatment of the animals.
But do you think it would bring down, your compassion to other people? If you were made to treat every living being the same, like an ant, as a human, surely a lot
You would
of
have
people
less time.
Well, there's a big difference between treating them the same or treating them with
Some respect.
a little bit more, a little
respect,
bit
yeah.
more.
So
You could treat someone with the same respect, but not necessarily treat them the same.
yeah, I mean, 'cause,
I guess.
if there's a building's on fire and I see an ant on the ground, I'm not going to say I'm going to save the ant but not the human, am I? Sort of thing. So you do treat them at different levels, but I wouldn't see an ant on the ground and go, oh, it's only an ant, I'm going to kill it because it's not worth anything to me. It's basically saying, no, that ant's doing its own thing, leave it be, let it do its own thing, even though it's not at the same level as what a human would be.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think the main point of that bit is. Yeah?
Eating a human is not the same as eating an animal. Because you can treat animals with the same respect and still eat them. Fish can't always get what they want. You can't say it's unethical to eat an animal that you hunted. Because they're lesser. You have no need to treat them with the same respect. Eating
I feel like you got to be pretty psychotic to, just stomp on a dog and use it.